it mean for your business to be featured in front of thousands of potentially ideal clients all at the same time? Stay tuned. Welcome to this week's edition of the Savvy Solopreneur Sessions. I'm Summer Alexander, your marketing implementation mentor.
And I'm Laura Knight, your life and business strategist. Over the last few months, Summer and I have had the opportunity to be featured in 7 local and national media outlets, both in TV, radio, print, and online. And it's been such a blessing because it's allowed us to gain exposure, get into new audiences, new markets, but it's also allowed us to boost our credibility as business experts and as business coaches. So today we wanted to share a couple of tips and steps that we had to put into place in order to be prepared to get media exposure, and we want to share that with you.
So the first tip is you want to make sure you have your foundation set, and that's making sure that once you gain this media exposure, your business is actually prepared to handle it. So you want to make sure you're very clear on who your ideal clients are. You want to make sure you're clear on what it is your business actually offers to those ideal clients. You want to have your pricing in order, and your marketing message, which is the way that you actually communicate with these ideal clients. You don't want the Oprah effect to be an Oprah negative effect, where you get all this media exposure and you are excited about people coming to buy your goods and services, but then when they get there, you can't actually handle the capacity. You can't take all the phone calls, you can't fulfill all the orders, and then your business goes slowly down the tube really quick. So you want to really make sure you have those foundational components in place first.
The second thing is to prep your brand to get media ready. Of course, having any type of media exposure is great, but we don't want media exposure just to have media exposure. As Summer stated, we want to be able to drive new clients to our business and boost our revenue based on the exposure we were able to get. So when you are on media, people will begin to research you. So you want to make sure your website, your marketing materials, your social media outlets are all supportive. They all support whatever message that you're putting out there about your business as a guest expert or as a featured contributor on media outlets. Alright, so after you laid the foundation, you prep yourself to be media ready, the third thing you want to do is build relationships and get out there. We recommend starting in your local market. So you have to figure out who are the media players and which of those outlets fit what you do as a business and fit your clients that you're trying to reach. Once you identify what some of those media players are, you want to have a couple of pitches in hand. So what are pitches? What story can you give that will draw back to your expertise? This could be an upcoming event you have, a unique and compelling business story, or some way you can tie your expertise to something seasonal or that's happening in current events to make you relevant. And then lastly, you want to prepare a press release so that you can formally share those pitches with the media outlets that you have identified. You can do it yourself. There are a number of do-it-yourself outlets out there for your own press releases, or you can hire a media strategist or PR person. And that's what we did and we're able to find some success with.
So this week's Savvy Action Challenge is for you to develop that foundational piece, and we've actually got a freebie for you. So we've got the Preparing for Media Marketing Model. Mouthful, but you'll go ahead and complete that this week. And this is where you're going to get really clear on your client, your offering, your pricing, your marketing message, and then the method. And that's what Laura talked about. Which outlets are you going to be pursuing in order to get some media attention?
Alright, so that's it for this week's edition of the Savvy Solopreneur Session. Be sure to comment below and let us know how you're doing with the Savvy Action Challenge. Share, like, and subscribe. And until next week, business blessings.